A lot of people are still trying to figure out what ChatGPT is actually good for in everyday life. And honestly, that confusion makes sense. Some people treat it like magic. Other people think it is useless. The truth is somewhere in the middle. ChatGPT can be incredibly helpful in real life, but only if you understand what it does well, what it does badly, and where you still need your own judgment. So in this video, I want to make this simple. I am going to walk through what ChatGPT does well in everyday life, where it can save time and mental energy, and where people need to stop expecting it to do things it was never meant to do. Let's start with what ChatGPT is good for. At its best, ChatGPT is a thinking partner. It is good at helping you organize ideas, simplify information, compare options, create drafts, brainstorm, summarize, and give structure to things that feel messy in your head. That means it can be useful for everyday things like planning meals, thinking through purchases, creating routines, drafting emails or messages, organizing trips, making lists, comparing ideas, or helping you figure out what question you should even be asking in the first place. It is also very good at reducing friction. That matters more than people realize. A lot of the stress in everyday life is not always the task itself. It is the mental drag around starting, sorting, deciding, and getting unstuck. For example, if you are staring at 5 errands, 3 meal ideas, 2 deadlines, and no energy, ChatGPT can help you sort the mess into something usable. Not because it knows your life better than you do, but because it can help reflect things back in a more organized way. That is one of its biggest strengths. It helps you move from mental clutter to clearer next steps. Now let's talk about what ChatGPT is not good for. It is not a human expert. It is not your doctor, lawyer, accountant, therapist, mechanic, or financial advisor, and it should not be treated like one. It can help you prepare questions. It can help you understand information. It can help you organize what you want to ask a real professional, but it should not replace qualified advice in high-stakes situations. It is also not good at knowing your real-world context unless you give it that context. If your prompt is vague, shallow, or missing important details, the output can sound polished and still be wrong, incomplete, or unhelpful. That is where a lot of people get disappointed. They ask something too broadly, get a generic answer, and decide ChatGPT is not useful. But the problem is often not the tool, it is the lack of direction. ChatGPT is also not good at being automatically right. It can sound confident even when it is missing context, making assumptions, or giving incomplete information. So if something actually matters, especially with health, money, legal issues, contracts, or major decisions, you still need to verify what matters. Another thing it is not good for is replacing your own judgment. This one matters. If you start asking ChatGPT to make every little choice for you, you are using it badly. The goal is not dependency, the goal is support. The best way to use ChatGPT in everyday life is as a support tool. Use it to think through decisions. Use it to clarify ideas. Use it to draft, compare, simplify, and organize. Then bring your own experience, common sense, values, and real-world awareness to the final call. So here's the simplest way I would say it. ChatGPT is good for helping you think, prepare, and organize. It is not good for replacing expertise, context, or responsibility. Once you understand that, the tool starts making a lot more sense, and it becomes much easier to use it in a way that actually improves real life instead of creating confusion. If you want practical AI help that actually fits everyday life and business, follow AI Puppy Playbook. That is what I focus on here.